Hi. Hello, my souls, and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. Tasty eyeball. Hello, Johnson. Hello, Aiden. Hello, Heather. Hello, you. Hello, Robert. Hello, Andy. Hello, Ramon. Oh. I mean, circle in a sauna would be moist cheese. No. Fondue is what you get with a bunch of horny circles. Gives you a whole new idea of what fondue would be. Also, hello, Stone Ferret. None! I almost forgot to say hi to you. Oh. Also, hey, Burb. Snuggle your face. In trash. All right. So, let's get into the game, shall we? Have I ever played Call of Cthulhu TTRPG? No. Although it sounds like it would be fun. Oh, that was cold! I just spilled some of my drink on my balls. Excuse me. Ooh. Well, at least it's not running down my butt crack. It's fun, right as I'm, squeaking because moist. Tomorrow's gonna be a weird one. Very specifically, tomorrow's gonna be a weird one because... well... Me and Chris have been waiting for a game for, like, the last couple... Well, him last couple months, me last couple weeks. And it released today! We have to wait to play it, though, because there's kind of some issues with our copy. So, there is that, but I'm excited. But, due to excitement, and weirdness, and all of this goodness, I'm gonna go and get into the thingle.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
It's the entrance hall of the mansion. A lit lamp seems to be waiting for us. The old caretaker who thinks he can stop people from entering I must find the place where the Hawkins family died. En route, I'll pick up as much information as I can on their life.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Time for brightness! Take a wild guess, Aiden.
What kind of meat is this?
What kind of meat is this? It's Thulu Face!
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Nope. It is not the Silent Hill remake that I am waiting for. If it was, well, I would tell you guys.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
I'll pop that into psychology.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It's common knowledge that he wasn't away from his fortune, or that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for?
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
By the way, hey Johnson, how are you doing? If memory serves, you're over there near the shit that's been going on. How are you?
Did someone escape the fire? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, How come it didn't burn? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why?
Alright, so shit gets weirder and weirder.
This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here.
Oh.
A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Fire wasn't just an accident.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
Crime, passion. What a fight.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
History of medicine.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
Oh, I can only have the lighter out for so long before it gets fucky.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. The lyrics of The Drunken Sailor, a sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
What do you do with a drunken dumbass? I don't know, but I'm thinking it didn't kill everyone in it. Thinking somebody escaped.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory
talking about
reading
the
for any
original,
whaler, I guess.
You talking about the original version of Frankenstein? Yeah, it's worth a fucking absolute fortune. Especially if it's one of the originals. Dated 1818, that would be, well, priceless at this point. You'd probably get a absolute epic fortune from the fucking, like, Smithsonian.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
You could sell something like that to a library for a small fortune. Or to a collector for a large fortune.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Human body, a comparative analysis. So, last I saw it was at 26%. Now it's 28%. One more character point and I can upgrade my, investigative ability. I mean, I hate that.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Ah.
A crowbar could prove useful. Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead,
Hecate.
daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
I mean, kind of same, Jackie. I think most people would. I'm gonna do something that's gonna probably piss off a cop.
This door is locked.
Nope. Well then. Let's see. What's in here?
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If the disturbance were to reoccur, I believe that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Weller. Well, Mr. Wellard, you seem to be a pussy.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
Okay. Bork. Yeah, it's gonna be cold, Johnson.
Locked. The boys' room.
Oh, no. Oh, it's starting to get fucked up.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Pork, 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 Jackie.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
It very much feels like it, yeah.
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Simon's private journal. He seemed worried about his mother and her attacks. Tension also seemed to be growing between the Hawkins couple. Fire be the result of an argument. He opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office. Was concealed.
What will her room reveal about her? A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
75 milligrams of amybarbital sodium? Be taken every 4 to 6 hours. God damn! Attacks become too violent, add 25 milligrams of phenobarbital up to 3 times a day. Do not consume alcohol or any other medication during the period of treatment. That's a lot of amybarbital sodium. She was on 100 milligrams of barbiturates.
That's a massive dose.
Fuck me.
Was Sarah violent?
Dude. For those who don't know, 100 milligrams of barbiturates every 4 to 6 hours. 75 by default. That's a cocktail they would give you in a fucking like asylum back in the day that would keep you like. Uh, uh, 4 to 6, yeah. That is an excessive dose.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturates. They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. I don't want to go in there quite yet.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
I have the key, you moron! Oof!
The door is blocked on the other side. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together and forever will it bind. This wasn't love, this was obsession.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Painting for Boston Client, 230. Painting for LJF. Bear this in mind, this is like early 1900s. The amounts you guys are seeing right now are they're goddamn. So, painting for Boston Client, $230. Painting for JF, 109 or 170. Painting for Boston Client, 200. Painting for Boston Client, 230. Painting for FS Exhibition, 350. Painting for JF, 240 or 270. Painting for FS Exhibition, 410. Painting for Boston Client, 250. Painting for FS Exhibition, 600. Same thing, 820. 1,160? Fuck me! God, hold on. How much would $1,160 in 1990 be in today's money? That would alone be $2,822 on top of everything else. Way. Painting for Dr. F, 430. Painting for AD, 500 returned. Painting for FX, or FS, Exhibition, 1680. All of this in fucking May through August. Painting for Dr. F, treatment. You have a painting for her treatment? The Shamblers for FS.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
If the creature is not yet anchored in our dimension, an expulsion ritual might work, as long as the person performing it makes sure that he ingrates the Elder's Sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful, though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not all of proven reliability. Extract taken from Malleus Bestiarium by Abigail G.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some more new paintings. The last ones so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at premium prices. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L.
Bradley? Is that you? What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest.
That wasn't Bradley. Actually, Yuki, I'm using a calculator for it right now. If these were from 1920, hold on. How much was $1,000 in 1920? had the purchasing power of about $15,000. Holy Jesus fuck. So you're right, Burb. I was wrong.
Is anyone there?
Also, nom the Nexus. He said hello earlier.
You! Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I want to investigate up here. Really quick, because it feels like there might have been something. Nope. Nothing.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign
Do
trips.
you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
It looks like an old seaway map.
First things first.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Is that the thing?
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. I'd be better off not touching them for the moment. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Wait.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Seems like this came from a log.
"42 north, 70 west, Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we may beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. North 75, west 50. 5. I prefer it when the whales disappear without a trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. North 76, west 61. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy God. I told them that I only fear God, fear God Almighty. But in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. 57 north, 51 west. We've sighted a huge whale in distance. Its size seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. 53. Caught it. The most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest ever catch. And if died, would we have gained glory? This day will be celebrated for years to come. Darkwater. Beating the Orpheus' return with empty holds. The Scylla and Hamilton are our only memories.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Charles, I understand your worries, but I assure you that Sarah is in good hands here at the Riverside Institute. It goes without saying that that her estate requires very specific care and a high level of attention. Her full potential will only be able to express itself if she is placed in a secure environment and surrounded by qualified staff. The decision is yours, of course, but I seem to understand that you are running out of time. Your friend, Thomas.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings?
These have been opened visibly, but have not left Charles Hawkins' office. They're tied together by carefully knotted braid. Why did Hawkins his wife's name?
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
"33 and 53, or 53.
Looks like it worked.
Well done, Pierce.
Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess.
Well then. Well then.
The secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel. Look. Someone's been here recently.
3 seats.
First things first.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? What is this mask supposed to represent? Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest? This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone? Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
Cultist. Definitely.
A disfigured saint. What does it mean? A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
Here's hoping.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Hmm.
Pierce, where you going? I can't keep up with you in this darkness.
Are you scared? I want to see how far these steps go.
Who's talking about being scared? I'll wait for you by the door.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. An old diary.
Diary of the pastor's wife.
A sad way to go. These paintings must be several centuries old. This monstrous creature must be an allegory. These people lying down, are they dead? Are they asleep? These people lying down, are they dead? Are they asleep?
Hmm. This game is getting freaky. Jesus, we're almost almost. We're only an hour in?
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Oh no.
There you are again.
Well done, Pierce. And it looks like you found our fugitive. This door is securely shut. I'll look for another passage.
It's an
A
underground
lot.
cave. We can advance this side.
Yeah, I can see that. Please excuse me, but given your condition, I'll stick to my idea. I'm not cut out for this kind of acrobatics.
All right. Look for another entrance. I'll try to catch up with our man. Time has weakened these structures. I don't have time to search them all. This oil again. What is it used for?
It's whale oil, I'm guessing. Or a modified version of it.
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
I'm sorry, Bird. Did you just say, when in doubt, the answer is enema? I would rather not have a butt full of fucking crazy-making oil. Wouldn't mind a butt full of baby-making oil, but that's another thing entirely. Cool, is that person split the fuck open? No, Jackie, I have my priorities gay.
A table for sacrifice? A mass grave. An engraved whalebone. A strange creature has been carved into it. Probably a figure of worship. I got it. Oh, I can't breathe. What's happening?
Can I go back down in without panicking now?
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Very nice depiction of a panic attack. Very accurate depiction of one, too. Trauma, sanity, confident in your ability, your fusion mind. Conduct your investigation by sticking to facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. So, Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. While investigating the Hawken warehouse, Pierce entered a partially submerged tunnel that ran under the docks. There, something took hold of his arm, tried to drag him beneath the surface. Drowning, the detective caught a glimpse of human and animal bodies, as well as an underground city. Pierce managed to make it back to the surface to discover that, rather than tentacles, it was seaweed that had wrapped itself around his arm. Vision nevertheless disturbed him, disturbed him by its clarity and its violence. Hmm. Yeah?
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
A dagger in the tunnel, all under Hawkins' manor. Thorne left it behind when he went to the... Fuck me.
Pre-classical Latin? Let's see what it says. What is this awakening they talk about? And this sacred flesh?
Or is it gonna be locked? Okay.
You who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithnik. Padk Cthulhu Bithiko.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig Padk Cthulhu Loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Yor El Cthulhu Kashag.
Let his soul guide you to us, just as your dream.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Stelbisna Cthulhu Kashok.
Bring me more sacred flesh.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that? Again, this primitive writing.
We are ready for the ceremony.
what about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Stelbaz natulu, lenalaf, kleel nog slag rele, gorkanira, sigof en hapetach gif, Stelbaz natulu, lenalaf, kleel nog slag rele, gorkanira, sigof en hapetach gif, Stelbaz natulu.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back! Get back!
You asked for it! Charles, you shouldn't have seen this. Ah!
They're caving in. I need to get out of here.
Holy fuckle. I have a feeling I missed a lot down there.
My leg!
An ad
Light.
right as the gun was fired.
At last.
Yeah, that's a thing. Pierce and Officer Bradley followed the intruders into the secret meeting place of a cult set in work of underground caves. They witnessed a strange ceremony led by Charles Hawkins. Very much alive, Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer, tried to escape from him. Pierce found himself prisoner of the rock fall, rushed to the Riverside Institute in his critical state. What transformation? There wasn't a transformation. That was the husband of the family that was dead.
Prepare another shot point, Jackson.
having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject. There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller. I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No! What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You've got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out
This foul gas again.
We're leaving this cell.
please. I don't want him to find me.
I'm in an asylum.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They scribbled all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings. No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
I mean, there was no visible transformation on screen. It's just the reveal that he is alive and been
When the
tentacled.
last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time.
Hey, Aiden.
Can you stand?
You might not like questioning whether or not you were hallucinating. I'm telling you what I saw. Not specifically saying what you saw, or what have you. Bear in mind, I'm the one actually playing the game. Also, realistically, this game is pretty much about hallucinating, so kinda par for the course. Either way, om nom face! Nom nom.
Up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. I saw the nurses at work on a patient. It wouldn't be good for me to get caught.
You must avoid them at all costs. If someone found out that I released you from your room, I'd never find work in a hospital again.
So nice of you to worry about me like that.
Do not be unpleasant, Mr. Pierce. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
I mean, I will say the animation was jerky as fuck when it happened.
What does this mean? This is no medicine. Am I in an asylum? Sarah. In his eyes, this symbol must have some protective virtues.
Painting's a curse.
What did he write about the painting? Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
Simply put, Eden, you wouldn't need to get mentally poked at. Especially since I can fairly clearly tell you what is, or what has and hasn't happened in the game.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him. Poor wretch.
Yeah, the whole point of me saying that, Aiden, is I can verify visual. I can tell you that while there was no transformation, there was an animation that could be mistaken for it when he got shot. because dude took a shot to the shoulder, shot to the body, and then one to the head that caused his head to jerk back super fast and knocked his hood off.
I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
I told you not to let her come down.
I know.
Create a diversion.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
Control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
Reverie of medicine. Or Reverie of medicine. I'm doing pretty good, Nexus. Try and see if this door is... Oh, it's not. Door! Hold on. God, it just suddenly grabbed amnesia vibes. And I will.
Exactly what I need. Locked.
Yeah, you there, come here. I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with the nurses. I can help you. Help me, and I'll owe you one.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No! Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah, and in exchange I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, You in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
Sleeping problems.
Is it the noise that disturbs you?
No, it's the nightmares. We all have them here. That's what wakes us up. And afterwards, there's no way to get back to sleep.
I'll promise anything.
If I find something, who knows what I'll do?
Don't play the wise guy because you're on the outside and I'm not.
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells and has strength of oceans. Its waves rise and crash, leaving behind them only a trail of white, nourishing foam. He is my master. He enters me.
Well, somebody was having a pseudo-orgasm there.
Perfect.
Oh, God.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Oh, God. It's gonna be a weird kind of hell, isn't it? Hmm. my. Okay. Okay, I need to see about getting around him. There he is. Hopefully he won't see me right here.
Who's there?
Come on, show yourself.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh god.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
Medical records of Francis Sanders. According to his record, the patient seemed to suffer from psychosis. He gouged his own eyes out in an attack of delirium.
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock. What is going on here?
Obviously nothing I want to be part of.
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
It just made this guy keep saying a woo.
Worse and worse. This is madness. Are they seriously thinking of transmitting the properties of this meat by electric current? The liquid connects it to the electric current. What are its properties?
Holy fuck. He's claustrophobic.
Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
Interned at Riverside for fits of insanity a while before her death. She wasn't at her first attempt at the fire at the mansion.
That Dr. Fuller again.
Document assessing the facts of Irene Sadler, wife of Francis Sanders, had her husband interned after he'd shown grave signs of madness.
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
Well, shit, fuck. Oh my god. So he's on a circular route.
One, two, three, four, five, six. No, not six. 4, 5. Just got a few days to go. Yeah, that's it. 4 days a month. No more. Perhaps less. I think I got the right date. My calculations are always right. It's the date. It's the dates at the spread. That's the problem. I don't know what this date is. But the calculations, they're right. 4 days, maximum. 5 at the most.
Okay. I should be able to see him. Is your loved one in a cheese cult? Then do I have... Yeah. I mean, I do have a loved one in a cheese cult.
I bet there's no longer any priests on Darkwater.
Found this rosary in one of the cells in the cellars of Riverside Institute. Representation of the Virgin looks nothing like like what I've ever seen. Oh my. I have to be wary. Also, I have to find a way to... We haven't seen a save yet in a while.
If he does not catch me, I do not sleep. If I do not sleep, I do not see him. I do not hear him. He does not call me.
Don't let me sleep in here.
For a second, I thought that was gonna be like a crowbar I could use. You know what?
So, have you got him?
Not yet.
Hurry up, if you don't want them to find you.
Everybody else doesn't want to sleep, but he wants to. Wonder if he's one of the cultists.
The green gas leaves from here, and it runs through the whole building.
Dr. Fuller, I've prepared your machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged, and I fear the gas is escaping. I cannot do any more in such short time. All I can do is warn you, if the equipment is put under too much pressure, there's a risk of explosion.
A duct. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands. This valve controls the pressure. Now for the next step.
Hope and pray.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Game saved! Yes! I need one more character point. Anyways, folks, this is where we're going to leave off. So, if you enjoy the gameplay or the commentary, give us a like. If you want to keep up with this or any of our other content, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Become part of our notification squad. That's the wrong button. So you can see when we upload and when we go live. But for now, this is Kitthesoulless signing off.
So until next time, until we get ever so slightly crazier.
Bye-bye! Also, hey, you are getting wrapped up in snuggles. Nom. In fact, fuck it. Y'all are getting wrapped up in snuggles. Noms and snuggles for everybody! Nom. Also, for once, I think I'm going to become a tiny tar and become a tiny tar scarf for the Pine Martin. Oh. Too bad, Yote. You're getting snuggled anyways. Nom 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 nom.